And this is our study session for December 3rd. The first item on this agenda, well, first let me again excuse Vice Mayor Kavanaugh and Councilmember Thompson. The first item on this agenda is to review our agenda for the formal council meeting that will take place next week. So, council, please look at that agenda. Agenda item 3 are various liquor license applications. Currently, everything is on the consent agenda. Agenda item 4 are various purchase contracts. Yes. Mr. Brady, do we have...
No. We would like to pull item 4K. Still working out a contract with a contract on that one.
Okay. Agenda item 4K then will be removed from the consent agenda or just removed from the agenda
Remove from
altogether?
the agenda, Mayor, please. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So that'll be continued to another meeting. Agenda item 5 are various resolutions. You know, agenda item 5A kind of stands out to me. This is, some of us in the room remember a great city manager that we had at the City of Mesa for literally decades, Mr. Charles Lester. We're doing something I think is very meaningful, naming our utility building after Mr. Lester. So maybe the folks that are in the audience, there's lots of Charles Lester fans in the City of Mesa, and we're dedicating this building about a week from now, right?
On December 10th. Yeah, you want me to talk a little bit about?
Yes, would you please, Kari?
Those who worked for Charles Lester, we referred to him as Mr. Lester. That was his first name, was Mr.
That's right.
So Mr. Lester he served the City of Mesa for almost 43 years. He actually started off his career in the Navy during World War II, and then went into the Navy Reserves for about 30 years. He is a wildcat. And yeah, for some of those that are, but he got his civil engineering degree there. But he came to the city in 1957 as our city engineer when we had about 26,000 residents. He got promoted to assistant city manager, and then he was our city manager for about 21 years until he retired in 2000 when we had almost 400,000 residents in the city of Mesa. Certainly during his early years, we focused a lot on city infrastructure, new utility infrastructure, water and wastewater treatment plants, police, fire facilities as the city was growing. But the repurposing of Falcon Field was under his leadership. The Williams Air Force Base was converted to Williams Gateway Airport, which we now know as Phoenix Gateway Airport, under his leadership. The Phoenix Mesa Gateway Airport. Oh, sorry, Phoenix Mesa Gateway. I just call it Gateway Airport. Gateway Airport. But the Multi-Generation Center, the Convention Center, Hohokam Stadium, and a number of city facilities were built under his leadership until he retired in 2000. So the utilities building is probably one of the last facilities that was built under his leadership in 2000. His 90th birthday will be on December 12th. And so this is not only naming it, but also kind of a birthday gift to Mr. Lester. And we're doing that on December 10th at 9:30 at what's currently the utilities building, and we'll name that the Charles K. Lester building during a dedication and sign unveiling during that time.
So everyone who drives down Mesa Drive in front of the utilities building, there's a big piece of paper over the front of the
Don't want
sign,
anyone to see.
In case you were wondering what that is. Well, that's great. I had the privilege of being on the city council. Mr. Lester was the city manager, and have a lot of good things to say about him. I'm just thinking, why don't we'll pull that from the consent agenda just so we can make him more uncomfortable and say more nice things about him.
Yeah, and if you want, Mike Hutchinson is available if you want him to come up and say a few things.
Yeah.
And before you vote, he is available on that day. Mike was the city manager after Mr. Lester, yes, before Mr. Brady, and was instrumental in asking for this. So if you want him to come up and say some words, then can go ahead and do that.
I think that would be very appropriate. So if you would please ask Mike to do that, or I will. But thank you very much. Council, anything else on agenda item 5? 6 are receiving public comment on various ordinances, and 7 are some zoning subdivision plats. So I guess we'll strike the one item and we'll take Mr. Lester off the consent agenda. Next item on our agenda is information regarding job order contracting projects. Council, any questions or comments on that item? Hearing none, the next item is to hear reports on meetings and conferences attended. Anything to discuss under that item? I know we just did this a few days ago, it seems like, doesn't it? Next item is scheduling of meetings and general information. Mr. Brady.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a reminder that tonight from 6:30 to 7:30 is the next Building Strong Neighborhoods in District 2. It will be held at Johnson Elementary School located at 3807 East Pueblo Avenue. And Councilmember Finter will be there. So we're looking forward to meeting with the neighborhoods there. Also, Friday, December 4th, will be Motorcycles on Main. That will occur from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And also this coming Saturday, December 5th, will be our next Household Hazardous Waste Collection event. And it will be held at the Center Street facilities. And that will take place from 8 a.m. until noon. Residents are encouraged to bring their household hazardous waste, electronics, and appliances to this free event. And then our next study session and council meeting, our final council meeting of the year, we believe, will be Tuesday, December 8th. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. Richens.
I had one item for meetings tonight in partnership with City of Mesa, with a partnership with the West Mesa CDC, is holding a neighborhood leadership conference at the Wright House, which is located at 636 West University Drive. Registration starts at 5:30 and it runs through about 8 o'clock. So if any of you neighborhood leaders are out there early this morning hearing this, please come on down and participate in this great leadership conference. Thanks.
Great. Thank you. I will be there. And then, of course, Mary Main Street is continuing. The ice rink is busy at times, but not busy at times. So weekdays 5 to 10 and weekends 10 to 10, right? Is that a fair way to say it? So come on down and ice skate and have a good time. Council, anything else to discuss? If not, I would entertain a motion to adjourn. Thank you. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Thank you. We are adjourned.